What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribed so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today was really slow for tech news, at least at the time of making this video. So I kind of made up my own little thing, and obviously you can see from the headline what it's all about, the title of the video. But beyond that, there was some light things that happened, such as OnePlus not having 80-watt charging, but it still have fast charging, faster than what most phones are. There was PlayStation Plus, what they changed about it, which some of the stuff not that exciting, some of the stuff's not even happened for a while. So there really wasn't anything too noteworthy that I thought was like, you know what, let's talk about this. This is really gonna make the show better. So I do have the one story though today, and it's all about how to cancel Samsung Care Plus. Because if you have Samsung Care Plus, it does not automatically cancel when you return the phone, or when you sell the phone, or when you delete the phone, or when you reset, or whatever you do. It doesn't just cancel itself. You need to make the priority of canceling it. And there's two ways to cancel it, and I'm gonna show you both ways of canceling it. So first of all, you could go the old-fashioned route, and probably the most reliable way maybe, but it's also probably gonna potentially take the longest, and that is calling on the phone. So the phone number that you wanna call when you call is the following: 866-371-9501. And obviously it's on the screen right now, you can see. That would be the number that you phone call. They might ask for like your IMEI number. I can't remember what they're gonna ask for. They probably won't, but if they do, you can find your IMEI number really easily. Just go into your settings, and then you can go into about phone, stuff like that, and find it there. But ultimately, you can also just type at the top after you get into settings, just type IMEI in the search box up there, and it'll come up as well. You can tap on it and give them the number. That should be if they need any number from your phone, that should be the only number they need, and that will cancel it. The other way is this, and this is super simple. You don't have to talk to anybody either. You can go into the Shop Samsung app. So download the Shop Samsung app if you don't already have it, but otherwise go into it, sign in with your Samsung account. Once you're in there, you're gonna hit the menu button in the top left, also known as the Hamburg menu. Once you're in that Hamburg menu, it's gonna list out a bunch of things that you can click on. You're gonna click on My Orders. Once you click on My Orders, then you're gonna see two tabs at the top: My Orders, My Subscriptions. Tap on My Subscriptions, and then from there, you can click on the exact subscription that you have for Samsung Care Plus, and then hit cancel after that. For some reason, I don't know if it never took, but my subscription that I have for Samsung Care Plus with my Galaxy Z Fold 3 doesn't show up on there. I don't know why. It's either I don't have it and they never attached it to my account, even though I did. When I ordered my phone, I remember clicking the box to get it, or it's just not showing there. So that's why if you don't see it there, you might still want to call. Otherwise, if you are able to cancel it there, you should be safe and should be good from there. But yeah, those are the two ways to ultimately cancel Samsung Care Plus, because otherwise you're gonna start paying for it. So I know for myself, when I trade in that Z Fold 3, I am definitely going to call, because again, I don't see it under that subscriptions tab for some reason. So kind of weird, but yeah, still, it's something you do definitely want to know. Otherwise, you're going to end up paying like, I think it's $11.99 per month. Your question of the day is, do you even have Samsung Care Plus on your devices? And do you see that your subscriptions are under that tab for your Care Plus? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, let's get into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that. First question from Ben's TechTube. Hey Greg, have you heard anything about the Tab A8 Ultra being back ordered? I ordered the 12/256 version. I ordered it on Feb 22, and my delivery day has changed 3 times. Originally March 8th, now says week of April 27th. Back ordered. I would cancel it, but I got a screaming deal. Thanks for advice on carriers. You know what? I think it is, because I ordered my son the Plus, and his has already been canceled. Changed twice as well. His is like an April 8th delivery. So yeah, I think there's something going on with their ability to make these things in time. So yeah, I think it is back ordered. Phil PJ Davis, in my Samsung Music app, in my personal playlist, some of my music files did not transfer from my Note 20 Ultra to my Fold 3, and some did that are WMA WAV files, and says it Can't support this type of file, yet it has supported on my Note 20 Ultra. Did Samsung change the player settings on the newer version? I don't know of them changing anything in the version. It should be able to play WAV files. WAV files, I'd be surprised if it didn't support that. WMA, that would be another thing. That's Windows Video Audio. I'd be kind of surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they took support for that out, but I'd also be kind of surprised. I honestly don't know, but I would guess that I'm not sure why they would remove it, but that would be kind of weird. If you still have that phone, try manually transferring it over with like an app called Send Anywhere, and you can transfer those files that way. Is saying, do you have a Tab S8 and a S22 Ultra? If so, could you test if Samsung Notes has the feature of using the phone as a color palette and using the Tab as the canvas? I have an S22 and a S7 Plus, but the Tab is on One UI 4. I want to know if I have to wait on the One UI 4.1 update to come out and the Tab S7 Plus is built. I don't know offhand. It is something I'd have to make a video on. I'll add it to my list of videos. Jersey Red Devil says, do you think Samsung will release a new version of the Galaxy Buds Live this year? They have had big sales of the current model. Galaxy Buds Live, probably not. I don't think they'll release another version of those. I think they'll end up only releasing, from this point out, my guess, Galaxy Buds Pro 2 will come out this year. And then Galaxy Buds 3, I don't think will come out, because they already came out this year. I think those will come out next year. Calm Cool is asking, do you know of a resource or website that shows up-to-date info on the US carrier? Some of the international phones will work with, some of the international phones look like really great buys, but how can I know which carrier will support them? So I don't know of a specific website that will show you, oh, this phone works with this carrier, but what I do know is you can look at the bands, like you can go to GSM or just do a Google search. So say you want the Xiaomi 12X, so go to Xiaomi 12X, and then put specs on Google, and then go to the GSM Arena website, and then you'll see the bands that it supports, and then just do another Google search for, say, like you're on Verizon or AT&T, and just put bands supported, and that way you can see which bands the phone has, which bands the carrier supports, and match them up. If the bands match up, then you can go forward and say, you know what, all these bands are supported, the phone should be good. But otherwise, most international phones are going to be missing a few bands or so that are compatible with the carriers that don't give it full support. And our last question from Ravenwing, would you ever consider trying out the Honor Magic V or the Oppo Find? And I would love to try those phones out. In terms of buying them, it's another thing. It's like, it comes to like cost over reward, and what I mean by that is like I'm buying that with my own money at that point, because those companies don't send me phones. I'm buying those phones with my own money. Will I get enough views to warrant the cost of buying that and all that? That's where it comes into play. And it's not something, those phones, of course I would love to get my hands on them, but they're not like, I know they're not going to fully work on the networks out here. So it's like, you know what? I don't even know if I want to play with that and deal with all that stuff and not have full support for the network, and I won't even end up using it really all the time, so what's the point? So probably not. So thanks so much, guys, for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.